This is an explosive book. Even if you don't want to read everything else, this book is key. I think everyone should read this one and the next one that I'm going to recommend. It really details a pogrom that happened in Jedwabne by the Polish people. And there's a lot of debate around the culpability and who was involved and how many were killed. And this book, which was published in 2000, really set off a wave of exploring Polish-Jewish relations, in particular the idea of collaboration. I do think that if you read that book, The Neighbors, then you need to read this one, because this one's kind of questions and presents other perspectives, and it's part of discussing that Janty Gross is not himself a historian, and so doesn't really do very detailed source examination, and so there's some stuff that can be questioned about his book, and so this is a great book for that. I really think that if you read the other one, you need to read this one. This one's kind of the same as The Neighbors Respond, because The Neighbors Respond is a lot about, presents historical debates within Poland to an English audience. This kind of does the same. We have another book by Anthony Polonsky. The Neighbors Respond is also by Anthony Polonsky, so you have seen him a bunch already. He's a well-known author in this field. I think this is also a good book to really familiarize yourself with the general topic. I really like one of the chapters in it where he goes over the evolution of how the Holocaust has been treated by historians. This book by Paweł Matysiewicz, I think it's interesting, but it's very specific to my thesis, which was about this museum specifically, that had a lot of controversy around it when it was first produced, and it was on the news a lot in Poland. There was a whole hostile takeover from the museum. It's in Gdansk, so if you're ever in that area, you should go. It's a huge museum, and I really, really liked going. Irina Sendler is one of the figures that I analyzed within my thesis. So she is an interesting character who helped Jews get out of ghettos and into the Aryan side of Warsaw. So she operated mostly in Warsaw. Finally, this book. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to get this because I'm not sure if it's still being produced, but this details the story of the Ulma family. I really cannot recommend this book, actually. It's made by the IPN, and the IPN are not an impartial source. Mateusz Spitzma is also not an impartial source. They've been really involved with this laundering or viewing the Ulma as a Catholic representation